Adriana tonight?
No, I don't.
She talked to us. She said that you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
Hello everyone, my name is Amir and tonight I'm going to review another criminal case for you on Crime Cases TV channel. This is the moment when Tina realized that her murder victim was still alive, and by Tina's bad luck, the victim had told the police everything right before he came to the interrogation room. Now the police have everything they need to put Tina in jail.
Now what happened out there? It's just going to be a matter of getting fingerprints and evidence back.
Tina, Brittany, and Heather were all three at Tina's house waiting for Adriana to arrive, and they were already lurking and waiting for her. They shocked and beat Adriana first, put her in the trunk of a car and took her to an area of woodland. After they finished their work there, they set fire to that area and moved away from there. They expected Adriana to be dead, but Adriana not only saved her life from this terrible attack, but also made it to a nearby house in the area to find help, and did so with 60% burns on her body. None of the suspects in this case knew that Adriana survived, but that's not the story that Tina and the other two suspects are telling the detectives.
Okay. Tina, you know, can I call you Tina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Obviously know something's up. So tell me what happened tonight.
Nothing happened that I know of. Heather just said that something about Adriana got beat up real bad.
Okay. You don't know anything about that?
No.
I see arms and hands if I could. Okay, what's this right here? That little scratch there.
This?
Yeah.
I have a puppy.
Okay, and your puppy caused that?
Look,
Got your chin? Okay.
19 years old Adriana had gone to her neighbor's house to solve some problems they had together. But she didn't know what fate awaited her, and that neighbor was Tina Brown, and Adriana threw herself into a trap. But their discussion went from a simple fight to worse things happened, but according to Tina, she doesn't know anything.
But according to
where were you
Tina,
tonight?
she doesn't know
At Heather's.
anything.
At Heather's house?
Heather said she was going to cook, so I went down there. She was cooking fish and french fries, and then we just started watching movies.
You were there all night until the cops came up there?
Mm-hmm.
What time did you go over there?
Probably just started getting dark.
Okay, so about sunset. Was anybody over at Heather's house when you went over there?
Just Heather and her husband.
Heather? Okay.
Did anybody else come over there?
Her and her little friend girls were at the house. She said she hurt her hand, so usually we get there and everything is all right, so I don't end up going with her, but she said she was going to the emergency room.
What time was that when they came by, you know? Was it long after you got there?
No.
Okay, so early in the evening?
I don't know what time it was.
Oh, okay. So about 30 to 45 minutes after sunset. What has been going on between you and Adriana this week?
Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, me and Adriana were together today.
Okay, where were y'all
At
together?
my house.
Okay, what was going on there?
We were just sitting there watching movies, trying to get my computer, pull it up where I can get iTunes and watch movies.
Have y'all had any problems?
Oh yeah, we've had problems. The first 3 trailers, we've had problems for a long time.
What's the problems?
Well, lately the new problem is she thinks that I'm the one who had her boyfriend locked up in jail.
Okay, so she's mad at you thinking her boyfriend's locked up because of you.
Yeah, but we talked about it earlier today.
There are several allegations against the 3 suspects. Tina has a daughter named Brittany, who Brittany has claimed Adriana had an affair with her boyfriend, and they had nothing to do with Adriana, despite knowing that Adriana was having an affair with Brittany's boyfriend. And they didn't say anything, and that night they only talked to him about everyday issues and nothing else. Brittany, Tina's daughter, was at Heather's house at the time of the murder, and the main problem is that Tina is one of the 3 main suspects in this case who may be involved in killing Adriana. and the investigators knew that Adriana and Tina didn't have a good relationship with each other.
We just started back talking today.
Okay.
Because I asked her this morning, what was I doing this morning? I was trying to make some phone calls, and I wanted to heat up some chicken, so I asked her would she put the church's chicken in her microwave, and she heated it up for me and brought it to my house.
Okay. Do you know what happened to Adriana tonight?
No, I don't. Heather just said she got beat up, but that's all I
A
know.
little bit more than that.
Detective is discussing and talking to Tina about the dangerous wounds and the scratches that covered Adriana's whole body, and Tina says that she doesn't know the reason for those scratches and wounds and has no idea.
Sure she's gonna make it or not.
No, I don't.
But she talked to us, or she talked to the people that came over to help her. She told them something. You know what she told them?
I can just imagine what's that.
She said that you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
But she said I called. She's been saying a lot of stuff lately.
Okay.
She said I called, because this is all stuff that we talked about today at my house.
Okay.
About my tire was stabbed.
Okay.
And I asked her if she did it. She said no. I mean, I couldn't prove she did it, so I didn't argue about it, fuss about it, or nothing.
But you thought she did it?
Just because of what people said, but...
Did you hear about her window getting busted out?
Whose window?
Adriana's window getting busted out a few days ago. You didn't hear about it?
No, sir, I didn't.
And you said tonight you were over at Heather and Darren's, right?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't go anywhere?
No.
Did anybody come over there while you were there?
He had somebody come over, but I didn't go out.
Who were they that came over?
He was dark-skinned and he had braids.
Okay.
And then there's another guy, but I didn't know who that guy
Blocker
was.
sound familiar?
Yeah.
And did anybody else come over?
Yeah. White guy in a red truck.
You know who that was?
No, he went out there and went outside and talked to him.
And what was Darren doing while y'all over there cooking? Anything?
Laying on the couch watching movies.
Is that pretty much what y'all were doing all the way until the cops came? Okay, so you, Darren, and Tina were sitting in the living room. Heather were sitting there in the living room watching movies. And when the cops knocked on the door, what'd y'all do?
We were sitting there.
Okay. Why didn't you answer the door?
It ain't my door.
Okay. So y'all sat there, and when the cops came, they didn't answer the door. And how long were y'all in there before you did answer the door?
I guess the tape was going out, because Adriana has a little boy that's kind of hyper. He said that little boy probably got that taser and tased that little girl.
All right, but you were home all night. You didn't see any kind of disturbance going on over there before the cops came over there or anything?
No, we would have heard something.
Little by little, Tina started to show signs that she felt guilty. She lowered her head and refused to make eye contact with the detective, which is a sign of shame and regret or fear of being exposed.
You didn't go get anything or go anywhere at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. You seem kind of lackadaisical about this. I'm telling you that this woman is probably going to die and has named you as the person that's harmed her. It kind of, doesn't sit easy with me that you're just so nonchalant about this.
I just talked to her today. I told her I never called DCF. That's on the kids.
Okay. Well, she's probably going to die, is the word we're getting. And we're concerned over that. And the last person she said that did this to her is you and Heather. Okay? We're going to go out there. We know what happened out there. It's just going to be a matter of getting fingerprints and evidence back. Okay?
The reason we're here.
Basically, what she told the fireman was that you two came and grabbed her.
Say what now?
What she told the fireman was that you two came over and grabbed her, pulled her out of that house, beat her, and harmed her.
And nobody out there, the kids or nobody saw none of this.
Nobody saw it. We talked to everybody in that neighborhood.
Kids are always outside.
We talked to everybody in the neighborhood. You saw them all out there.
Nothing?
Nope. And she's saying that y'all did it. And we're sitting here talking to you, and I'd certainly appreciate, and I know Tom appreciates that you're talking to us. But we got to get to the bottom of this, and we got to know what happened, the truth. And do two choices here. Either you're going to tell us or Heather's going to tell us. So, who's it going to be?
I didn't do anything to her.
Okay.
Promise to God.
And you were home all night.
Was at Heather's house.
You were at Heather's all night. Never left there. Because, see, the story between Heather and Darren is already shaky. And your story is a third version of what they've told us so far. It's a serious allegation. I mean, this is life-changing. And somebody's life may end over this. We're getting told that she's in pretty critical condition at this point, not likely to make it.
When the rescuers found Adriana, Adriana told them that Tina never expected me to come out of this fire alive. But unfortunately, after this brave fight, Adriana unfortunately passed away 16 days after that incident.
I mean, she was just at my house today. Why she didn't tell me? I've been blamed for a lot. Well, it's a cycle over there. It goes trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3.
Well, she didn't do it to herself. Somebody did it to her.
Adriana been riding that bike all day today.
Okay. But somebody did it to her.
I didn't.
Okay.
I swear I didn't.
But she's saying you did it.
I didn't. Adriana been saying I didn't. I did
It may
a
be
lot
the
of
last
stuff.
thing she tells somebody. You know?
Tina, Heather, and Brittany were all found guilty in this murder, and these 3 killers could not escape justice and were punished for their actions. Tina, who was the leader of this murder, was sentenced to death, and Brittany and Heather were sentenced to life imprisonment. Thank you for being with me until the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel and wait for my new videos. Please like my video and share your comments about the video.